Bellusci joins us now. The brain's always working.
Thank you, thank you.
You've gone with a side table, an already constructed side table, and you're going to make them into like fancy little side tables.
Exactly. 3 different versions.
Okay.
And basically using a simple IKEA side table.
Yes.
And I've sort of enhanced it, or hacked it, if you like to call
look at that. All those 3 are what you've done, and we're going to start with the first one.
Yeah, the first one. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your side table.
Yep.
And basically you've got a side table that's already constructed. And for the first one, I wanted to make one that looked like a big block of Carrara marble.
Nice.
Okay. So I kind of wanted the block shape. And what I did is I first cut the tabletop in half, sort of, I would say maybe 2/3, and that way I've got that block shape. Now because you've done that, you've got a re-support for the leg. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little block of wood and you're going to secure it inside the table.
Okay.
So that way you can put back the actual leg the way it's supposed to be constructed.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So that's the first step. And then what you're going to do, I'm just going to take this out so it doesn't. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take masonite board, and masonite's board, because it's great to work with because it's, it's easy to cut and it comes out smooth. And what I did is I laminated the boards with liners that you would put inside your cabinets.
Which is just like marble.
Just like, and you can spill your wine on it and it wouldn't even stain.
Right.
So I did that first of all, and then if I can see where I put my gold trim, then what I did is I took some simple gold trim, which looks like it's an L shape, and then I used that and I cut it into strips to cover the seams. Because when you put the 2 pieces of wood together, you're going to be, you're going to see the cut seams. So by putting the gold trim,
you're going to want something like that there.
Exactly.
And you'll put that all the way down the line, which is really nice. It gives it that luxe finish, right?
It gives it a little bit, yeah, it gives it a little more detail. And then what I did is I used a piece of plywood that was just a few inches thick, and I placed it underneath the table to sort of make the table sort of hover over the ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
So that's the first table.
So what a great idea though. And one thing you mentioned to me is it's nice to start with a table that's already been constructed, so you don't have to worry about the proper construction of a table.
Exactly. Someone else has already done it for you.
That's right. So
now
the second project?
The second project is sort of a decorated project. And what I did is I wanted to, first of all, paint is a great way to personalize a table. So I painted out the color that I wanted, and I found these, they actually use them to hang scarves.
Yes.
Okay. I like the shape of them. So what I did is I took a saw and I cut them in half.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I did is I basically secured it underneath in the centers on the 4 sides around. So you can get this sort of decorated sort of appearance of a table. It gives it a little more personality.
Well, it's decoration, but also if you secure that enough, that's a place to hang your purse.
I guess you could hang your purse. Yeah,
I need that at my nail salon.
You could definitely do that.
I hate leaving my purse. Like, I don't want to leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
Half the time I'm sitting on it. Like, this is smart.
This is the spot for you.
Yes.
I'm going to give this to you at the end.
Thank you very much.
And I mean, some other ideas to decorate your table, you can use some hinges and mount it on the corners.
Right.
Okay, just to give it more of an industrial feel.
Yeah, nice.
Or you can use even these rosette wooden blocks that you can get at the hardware store, and you can place it sort of in the corners as well.
Oh, that's cute. Give it a little bit of decorative detail there. That's
now,
nice.
The last one is what I like to call my cutout. So what I did is I took my table and I cut out a circle on the top that matches the circumference of the planter that I used.
So look at that. You've got a planter that you can actually put in there.
Exactly.
And what did you use to cut? Like a perfect little circle.
Well, I drew it out.
Yes.
I drilled a pilot hole.
Yes.
And then I used a jigsaw and I cut around it in a circle.
Jigsaw.
But you know what? The benefit of using something like this that has a bit of a lip is that if you mess up the cut a little, you won't see it because the lip will cover it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's really good.
And the one last thing I want to show you, Tracy, is now these tables are sort of a standard height, but if you wanted to make it a little bit taller, what you can do is make another table and cut the legs off.
Yeah.
And then what you can do is secure it on top. And then you can get sort of a taller table if you wanted to use it for a bedside table.
That's really good.
Okay.
Great, easy DIYs that look really, really good.
Thank you.